What is upper? What is upper? What is upper? Everybody, happy Thursday. And I'm pretty sure I got the date right. So, hello, everybody, and welcome to the live stream with Miss T with the T. It used to be called Coffee and Conversations. I guess we could still call it Coffee and Conversations, but it's a lot more, I guess. A lot more shenanigans, all that kind of good stuff. So, welcome in, everybody. Happy Thursday. Um, I did want to address something before I get started. Let me grab my coffee real quick. Okay. Hey, Gwen Stacy, how you doing? What's up, Renaissance Grandma? Renaissance Grandma, my cucumbers are looking awesome. I am looking forward to when I can actually see an actual cucumber. I need to expedite my services and go get some 511 or something for the strawberries and something else that is slowly growing. Oh, the fig. It's just sitting there, not really doing anything. It's not growing or nothing. It's at a standstill. So I'm going to get some fertilizer for that as well. Welcome in. Hey, Gwen Stacy, how you doing? What's up, Moon Boots? Are you eating another big fancy breakfast today? I'm eating for breakfast because I'm on a rush. Double stuffed Oreos. Our next little trend doesn't start until Monday. Sorry. So, yeah, I've been slipping lately. These last 2 days, I've been eating late. Uh, I went back to eating my chips. I try to cut down. I can eat like 3 or 4 bags of chips a day. Yeah. So I've been eating my chips again. I need to get back in the system. What is this? I have no idea who you are. Oh, yeah, I do. I'm so sorry. Hold on just a second. It's about my car. I thought this man was about to tell me my car is ready for pickup. He's talking about if you do this survey, you get a free oil change. Thanks. And Nissan. I just put Nissan. I was about to get the whole T on that. I thought he was about to tell me my car was ready. I was about to say, well, shucky ducky, but it's not. No. So anyways, let me see. What's up, Chantel? Hey, Dragonfly, how you doing? I'm so sorry, y'all. My car's in the shop. I thought he was telling me something serious. He's telling me about a free oil change, which I'm still gonna use that, but whatever. What's up, Sassy? So we don't start our new trend until Monday. So double stuffed. You guys, I like the cream more than I like the outside shell. uh, oh, Tuesday's the 4th of July. Is that fair to start? Hmm. That's a good question. I know Sassy is going to do the Go Green, Passionately Intrigued Arts, maybe Soul Sister. Y'all let me know. Y'all want to start on the 4th of July? We're going to start on Monday. But if y'all want to wait till Tuesday, we want to just keep it on Monday. I'm down for whatever. You see, I went back to my old ways. A 3-day fast. How do y'all go without eating? That's why, like, when I hear fast, I hear no food. Like, no food. Mm. You have to explain that to us one day. You have to explain that. You don't like the Adams family, James? You don't like the Adams family? I love it. I love it. And I got our pictures in there just perfectly. Perfectly. Did you ever go get the basil? You know you're always welcome to come up here. Or any kind of other plant besides aloe vera. I was thinking the same about the 4th of July. Okay, so we're going to start on Tuesday and not Monday. Okay. That just gives me an extra day. What's up, Dragonfly? Dragonfly wings. I got some wings over there. But the last 2 or 3 wings I got from Wingstop, I was like, I'm just gonna eat those for the after live stream when I get hungry. Throw those in the air fryer, re-crisp them a little bit, drown them in some ranch. That is the plan. That is my brunch. That is my brunch. I love getting breakfast in the morning. It's only $3. My daughter. Let me see. My favorite avatars up in here. Bud Files is up in here. What's up, Kenneth? Thank you so much for all your pictures and your emails and all the love and support you show me behind the scenes. Greatly appreciate it. Let me see. I want to catch up a little bit more. KN, how you doing? What's upper? What's upper? Okay, I'm trying to get to the end because everybody's always like, you so far behind. You know what? So are we going to just not start next week at all? Because the 4th of July, everybody is barbecuing. That's a bad time to, try to start eating healthy around barbecue season. What's up, boo?
Why you got me in a pinstripe suit like Steve Harvey? Why you got me in
thought you would love it.
I...
It's got our little house in the background and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to think. Good Lord. Look like Steve Harvey up there in the pinstripe suit.
Oh my God. You don't look like Steve Harvey.
I'm done. I'm done with your ass, Miss T. I think we're breaking up.
We're not breaking up till
What's good?
Nothing. I'm trying to get this trend going, this new health kick, but the 4th of July is on Tuesday, which is barbecue season. I got to get on the grill. So they say on Wednesday. I don't know. So, you see the name of the title?
Is James well, are you ever gonna get a man? Is James ever gonna get another plant? Is that right?
Yeah. So
I think the answer to both of those questions is no.
okay, so I'm gonna stop asking then. I'm just gonna keep asking about the aloe vera then.
What's on your mind? You looking for another man? First of all,
huh?
Huh?
You in a whole committed relationship with little children seeds and everything.
What's up with the Oreos?
Because I didn't have time to put on makeup and give me a balanced breakfast, so I was like, well, I'll just do makeup and then I will just
why you pick the white Oreos though, Misty?
First of all, vanilla. They're not white.
All right.
Oh my God. But yeah, since the last time, yeah, he don't look like no dang old Steve Harvey. What's up, Emery? I need to get a hold of you ASAP Rocky. I came to your husband's live stream yesterday. It was Chef Riz's birthday. Everybody's birthday is coming up. But yeah, seriously, I need to get a hold of you ASAP. So I'm going to text you as soon as I get off this live stream. No, ma'am. We start fresh the following week. Okay, that's good. We can do that. We can start next Monday. I lost 100 pounds last year. That's what's up. That's what's up. She can't type individually. But yeah, James, yes, since the last time we talked and you was asking me what am I looking for since I don't want a relationship, what's up, bias. So I don't know. I just want to have a little fun. I think it is a difference between dating and a relationship. I don't want the relationship. I just want to date. Is that stingy?
No, it's not stingy at all. I mean, you know what you want, but like I told you, I don't know, like probably last week, you can set all these standards, you can make all these plans, but love doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
It can come through and it doesn't care about your plans, it doesn't care about what you think you want, and that's how it goes sometimes.
And see, that's what I want to do. I don't want to just be like, bam, I'm spending the night at your house. Bam, we here 24/7 together. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to.
Yeah, I hear that.
I want my space.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Huh? Can I date you? There you go. Already getting offers.
Ricky is 13 hours away. That is a long distance relationship.
Yep. Yeah, you remember those long distance relationships, like when you were a kid? Like a chick would live like 45 minutes away from you and go to a different school, and y'all
No,
would be on the phone, like a phone with a cord, you know, like a
no,
telephone cord.
that must be that Caucasian shit. I don't know. I, I know absolutely nothing about that. I had a dude I was talking to before my high school, like my junior senior year. I dated the same guy. We went to prom and all that stuff. But he was in and out of jail. I pen palled him. My dad hated that. I told you I was out in them streets. I was a rough.
Jail.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm trying to get out the bad boy ways. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get out that life.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
I switch up on y'all every week. No, I don't. Um, this might be a short live. This might be a short live. Are you reading the stuff, James? Or you
Mm,
can't read the back?
I see it. See it. You act like that.
Sunshine.
You act like I've never been here before, Miss T. Like I've dealt with this before. I have. Yeah.
uh, Unbiased is 100% in agreement with you about like love is gonna find you no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I've been I just, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I just been having like I wouldn't say a bad experience. It's just like people just latch on to me like, hey, we're together. And I'm like, no, actually we're not.
Damn.
So
I
I don't know.
mean,
Huh?
it could be worse. Like that's one problem to have. Another problem to have is that you can't find nobody. Like nobody wants you. So
Yeah, that is true. So I try to be upfront and honest and stuff, and they just still be like, "Hey, well, I'm moving to your state. This is what it is." I'm like, "Well, damn."
what are you doing to these guys, Miss T?
I
Oh
don't know.
damn.
Again, I think because I don't want a serious relationship off jump, I kind of push them away because I don't want all that energy. The first 30 days, you know. So I tend to like push them away. Like, I don't want that. I told you I don't want that, and you're still like pushing me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So but that's
Yeah.
me.
Sound like you got a tough life, Miss T.
I know the hard life I live. Either go back to the streets, dating people in and out of jail, or just try to like get in a relationship.
Yep.
Ah, love comes through like Rick James screaming off your couch.
F your
F
cat.
your couch. Let me see. Anne Marie, she's over there being silly. So okay, I know you gave us the brief rundown about you and your wife, how y'all connected and whatnot.
Yep.
So do you feel like you? Well, I guess not. I guess she liked it. I guess. Do you
Like what?
came off like cause you said you figured out what she liked to eat and all that kind of stuff. You took her out and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I wasn't there. I was gonna I was gonna say, well, do you feel like you were kind of pushy? Like how? Okay,
No.
from the time that you met her to the time y'all went out, how soon was that? That time frame. And what's up to BDBGP?
Um. Let's see. I don't know. A couple of weeks, maybe.
Oh, a couple of weeks. Said that's cool.
Yeah. Like I wanted to come on stronger, but um, I knew how to play it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good.
You want to hear something I did though?
Went and
Fucking
bought
man.
another plant.
No,
What you do?
we can talk about plants if you want, but you know what? I can't tell this story, bro.
Oh,
It's so lame, Misty. You gonna think I'm lame as hell?
you're already lame. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Tell us.
All right, so um, it was New Year's Eve, and like we were at work on New Year's Eve together, and like I liked her and everything. I couldn't. We hadn't even really gone out on our first date,
Mm-hmm.
and you for real?
I feel like Oprah, the big Oprah. Okay, fine. Or what's the girl? Wendy Williams.
Oh yeah. Yeah, whatever happened to her anyway, man? Last time I heard from her, she passed out on her own show and then just called it quits.
Yeah, I think she had trouble with her marriage and just went downhill. And Anne Marie, no one's ever lied. Everybody just the number of kids just keep increasing. But now I don't really care because they should be grown at this point. But yes, carry on, Mr. T.
All right, so like I said, y'all forgive me. This was lame, but I'm gonna put it out there. So it was New Year's Eve. You know how you're supposed to kiss at
Yeah.
New Year's or something like? Yeah, you're supposed to do all that. Well, I wasn't that forward at that point. Like I think no, we hadn't even been out on a date yet. But I liked her. So what I did is, um, like at exactly midnight, I came and found her where at work, and I said like, Happy New Year's Eve, whatever, and I handed her like a Hershey's kiss instead of because I couldn't kiss her, so I just handed her this, and she's like, "Oh, thanks," blah blah. Blah. We start laughing, and then years later, I'm like, "Yeah, you remember when I did this?" Blah blah blah. She goes, "Yeah, what was that about?" I was like, "She'd understand. I guess it's not some part of her culture, bro." But that's that sappy shit that I do sometimes.
Oh, well, shout out to you and your sappiness. You do have a little heart. You like the Grinch. On your channel, you're all like evil Knievel, and everybody's like F this and F that. You come over here and you're just like, ah.
Yo, let me hear from my people in chat down there.
I'm
Was that
sorry. I'm sorry.
no? I'm asking them. Was that lame as hell? Would you ladies
No.
find that cute or what?
What's up, Big Dre? What's up? You learn with
I
Roberts?
don't. I really don't want to hear from Bat Mama because I really don't care about her opinion.
Wow. Dang, my baby daddy didn't give you permission to use his pick. Gomez is your baby daddy.
Oh, thank you, Dragonfly. I appreciate you.
So
It's just
y'all,
little. It's like little things that are extremely lame, like that. I don't know. It always seem to work for me.
y'all, James said he ain't getting no more plants. He ain't getting no
Did
more
I
plants.
say that?
Yeah, I said, is James ever going to get another plant? You was like, the answer to both of those is no.
Um. Yeah, I was just messing around. Uh. Yeah, I mean, I will probably. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. I don't like the sound how that was sounding.
I hang around here long enough, y'all gonna once again shame me into getting another plant.
That's all Sunshine guys say. You are a poor excuse for a man just to have one plant. Just pull for. Oh, got a lot of pull for the notebook for a reason. Okay.
Yeah, facts, Dragonfly. Exactly.
What's up, James from Robert? Robert's good
What's up,
people.
Robert?
Okay, okay, James. Keep that in mind. Don't be crying over there.
Bro, this woman right here. She's such a good friend of mine, but all she does is bust my balls. Like
Yes.
we tried being nice to each other once, and it just felt weird. It was totally unnatural.
Oh, sometimes it is the little things that mean the most. Yeah, you're
Yep.
absolutely right about that.
Yeah, that was 11 years ago, and I still remember it. And my wife probably forgot, but oh shit, you know what?
What?
I still have that.
You still have
That
the Reese's
I still have the Hershey's Kiss. Yeah, I do.
old
It's
green.
it's 11 years old. Should I eat
Yeah, go ahead. I got 5 on it. You eat that.
it? Yeah, nah.
Oh man. So my question to you also is,
Ah, damn.
everybody. I have no idea who that is. Who is the chef? What the hell is going? Okay,
I'd be careful if I were you.
I know. Chef, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yes.
Uh, yeah, just first time even doing anything like this. But greetings from Trinidad and Tobago.
Oh, well, greetings from Trinidad. How are you?
Fine, coming off 18 hour shift, but Good to go.
All right.
Alrighty, well, yeah, there we go. Greetings from Trinidad. Thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate it. Let me see. So,
Hold on a second. Did that man leave or you kicked him?
don't matter. Shut your mouth. So, okay, I haven't been on the scene in a while.
Hmm.
Like, okay, 40 plus, haven't been on the scene in a while. How do I go about, getting back on the scene? If you know what I mean?
Well, you've come to the expert. Like I'm joking. I haven't been on the scene, whatever
Oh,
that
yeah,
means,
this is
in
true.
like 11 years. I don't even know. That's me. I was talking. I was talking to Dragonfly. Um, so Dragonfly said, pretty much, he said helicopter incoming.
Yeah, what's a helicopter?
Oh boy. Okay. Look this right here. Miss T, make your pick the whole thing next time so you don't get helicopter. Okay, so helicopter is when somebody will come up and they'll either pretend that like y'all are familiar, or they'll be a stranger and they'll come up, and as soon as they turn their camera on, it's a video of a guy, you
Oh,
know, swinging his thing around like a helicopter.
oh, okay.
And at that
Okay.
point, at that if that happens at that point, you have to delete this live and stop, because somebody could report your channel for. It's just something. It's just a cruel thing some people do. So you gotta be on the lookout for that.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, I seen his picture, and then like when he came up here, he was like, uh, yeah, that emoji or whatever, um, or avatar or whatever. Uh, show their face. Yeah, he did. I did see it back here. That's why I was like, okay. But then when he came up here, it just went to that little black and white thing. Clothes are dry. Let me see.
Yo, how long you been awake, Misty? You're so full of energy.
Well, because we're down to one car, because my car's in the shop. Um, yeah, I had to take my daughter to work. Ooh, excuse me, like 6 a.m. So yeah, and then I like came home and I was like, let's put on some makeup today. We got James and Miss T with the T on the thumbnail. So
Mm-hmm. That's
yeah.
right. Yeah. Nah, you look good this morning though. That's for sure. You a bit shot out of a cannon though this morning.
Just go outside. Okay, well, okay, thank you. Let me
So
see.
how do you get back into it?
Okay, I know hands in the dirt. Hands in the dirt. What's up,
Oh,
hands?
I ain't got no business putting my picture up here. I thought I blocked my camera.
Good morning.
Hey,
We just see the silhouette.
hey, what's going on? It's all right. You know what I'm saying? I got my morning face on. I'm still trying to.
Oh, you didn't put on your concealer and stuff.
Yeah, I ain't do the Miss T. You know, I ain't put on no makeup. But you looking nice this morning, Miss T.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, you looking nice. But yeah, I read the title. Um, I don't know who James is, but James, get you another plant, bro. Oh, that's James right there.
Yeah,
Come on, bro. I'm on this every
Oh, that's
single morning.
James. I know who you are now.
yeah,
I
Miss.
just
What's up,
didn't know
man?
that. I didn't know the avatar. What's going on, bro? You all right?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. This is actually Ryan Gosling. It's not me. I mean, I
Yeah, I
know we
know who
look
Ryan Gosling.
similar.
I know that's not you, bro. I already know who Ryan Gosling. You know what I'm saying? All white men don't look alike, bro.
Thank you. Thank you. Exactly.
We get
Yeah,
put
but
in that category too. We all look alike.
yeah, we do get put in that category. You know what I'm saying? I'm liable to get pulled over by police quick. Black man, blah blah blah. That's me. Yeah, but answer to your question, will you get a man? It don't sound like you want one.
I do, but I have like I don't have like a list. I just don't want to like be in a relationship at this moment. I just want to date, go out, put on some clothes. If I want to have sex,
I understand, but you know, what age group of men you trying to date?
I'm trying to go like 45 and over.
Most men that are 45 and over are dating with a purpose. Most, you know what I'm saying? They're dating with a purpose.
Mhm.
Not all. Now, some of them still out there trying to bounce around and do all the things they did in their 20s and early, you know, maybe their 30s. But I would suspect, you know, most guys that I know that are, you know, over 40,
Hmm.
They date with a purpose because they don't did. Ain't nothing else to do. They don't.
That's why I was telling James before you got here. Like, I meet people and they just be like, "Hey, where's my drawer? What we having for dinner?"
No, I wouldn't move that fast. No, I wouldn't move. No, But you can still be very selective. Like, you know, no, bro, it won't be no moving in and none of that kind of stuff. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But most of these guys, and I think a lot of women, they start to date with more of a purpose, as they get older. Um, but it's nothing wrong with dating, just to figure out, is this particular person.
Well, oh,
Oh,
I didn't do that one. I didn't do that one.
yeah, right.
See, I meet people. Let me give you. I know it's been a while since you've been out there in the dating scene. Like, well, nowadays I don't even like have people meet at my house. But like once I do feel comfortable and I do like, okay, come pick me up and meet me at my house. Because like most of the time I'll be like, I'll meet you at the restaurant or something like that. But yeah, once they drop me back off at home, it's like they don't want to leave. I'm like, okay, well, thank you for thank you for the date. Have a good day. Drive safe. And they're just like, oh, you want to watch a movie or something? What I want to happen is for you to go home. That's what I want to happen.
Damn.
Uh-oh, here's sunshine. What you got? What kind of tea you got,
Oh
girl?
no,
You don't
I
want a
gotta go.
man.
I gotta go. I'll see y'all later.
Like deuces.
No,
You
hey
don't
man,
want a
come on.
man. You 1 minute you want a man, next minute you want a date, next you don't want a man. No.
That's gonna be too. That's a lot going on.
Yeah, that's why I said it's official. I like. I really want to date. I want to date. I don't want a man. I want to date.
Don't
That's
regret saying those words. Because you're
yeah.
gonna keep finding a whole bunch of boys that's gonna take you out and then ask you to go halfsies or itemize everything that you got.
I
Facts,
want to date
facts.
until I find that love that James is talking about. Like it just finds you. Like I
Yeah,
don't,
but
I don't like being pressure. Like oh, let me come in
well,
and I don't like
because
that.
most guys that want to date aren't dating with a purpose. They're just looking to fool around.
Yeah, they just you looking. Yeah, that's what you on now. You on that time right there. They
What's up,
just
Sassy?
looking
By the
to,
way,
Hey,
and
what's up? What's up?
hopefully by the time they get into their 40s, definitely go into their 50s. Like, bruh.
No, but then some of them that are going into their 40s and 50s say that they're just divorcing. So now they're getting their second win.
Well,
So they're
that's some of them,
definitely
but
not looking for anything serious.
that's some of them. You know what I'm saying? But most times, somebody been in a committed relationship for a long time, they trying to get back into another one that's better.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? They're not trying to just be alone because they're just used to having somebody.
I
Mhm.
think that's what it is. Like they're recently divorced or divorced a year or so, and then it's like, oh, this lady is like welcoming and nice. Let me just
Well,
latch on to her.
well, they're just trying to get back on the bicycle. You know what I'm saying? Time is ticking. So,
But then some of them need therapy too.
well, bunch of all of us need therapy. All of us need therapy.
Mhm.
Not me.
Hey,
I'm good.
I'm so confused, Miss T. Hey, everybody on the panel.
Hey,
It's
Sassy.
it's yeah. So I'm so confused, Miss T. Excuse my voice, my allergies or something. I don't know, but girl, you got me like just so confused. Like 1 week you want a relationship, and
Mhm.
then the next week you don't
I,
want to.
No, it's the
I,
push and pull.
Girl,
The
I
push
want
and
to
pull.
date. I don't want a relationship. I want to date. Like
Yeah,
okay,
so
you,
what is the dating leading to? Like
if I
that's my
that,
question.
dating is like dating multiple people until I find somebody I click with.
Okay, I got you.
But I
Okay,
mean,
Remember, I
okay.
keep saying
I
relationship.
guess I
I don't
don't see
want
the
no
difference in,
relationship.
because if you go out with someone and it clicks instantly, then you got a man.
Well,
Right.
maybe
yeah,
don't
but
click
we talked
instantly.
about this yesterday
So then I
too.
just keep on going.
We talked about
Yeah,
this
but I mean,
yesterday
there's
too.
nothing wrong with that. But you're saying that I don't want a man, I just want to date. And you're saying you want to date until you find a man, essentially. So
Yeah.
that's what's kind of confusing. It's like, I guess, I believe in just wording it differently because, you kind of speak life into things and saying you don't want a man, then you ain't gonna attract any man. You're gonna attract a bunch of, you're gonna
I,
attract a bunch of what you've been attracting that you don't want.
I agree with that 100%. Yeah, I believe that you do speak things into life and um,
Right.
what type of
And
spirits you got to watch these spirits that you bring in and out of your life. With dating. You know what I'm saying? All kind of cuckoos and crackheads out here.
and so
Yep.
So my
And
question
you'll be
is,
surprised. You'll find a whole bunch of guys that do, that go out with you, that do this, that do that, and they won't stake any claim on you. Why? Because they're just dating. They're not dating with a purpose.
Mm-mm.
that's why
And there are
I
people
want
out
to
there
date
that
without
will,
purpose. Is that
there
the
are
way to
people,
word it? I want to date without purpose.
Oh
Mm.
wow. Okay.
and
All
that's what
right.
you're taking life into.
I want to date with purpose.
Yeah, at this particular point, I'm in my 40s. I'm in my 50s. Uh, I
Dang. Oh, oops. All right. I thought the mic was off. I'm sorry.
I'm 55 years old. I'm a grown ass man. And if I was in my 40s, you know what I'm saying, single, blah blah blah, I would be dating with a purpose. I wouldn't, because I've done everything it is to do. Believe me, in my 20s and 30s, I've been there, done that, been around the world, and yeah. After a while, it's time to sit your ass down.
Yeah, I don't like. I want to date. I just want to date. Like, there's nothing like difficult in my head. Like when I say that, I don't know where the confusion is. I
And
just
there's
want to date.
no confusion, but trying to find a man in the age group that want the same thing that you want. I mean, there's some out there.
Yeah. Let me
It's
see. What's up, Jigs? How you doing? Let me see. What else?
more of a headache
See,
than anything.
I don't waste my time with guys that say, "Well, I just want to date and see where this go." Okay, buddy,
Right,
you just spoke to me for a week. If you don't see anything, bye.
Hmm.
right.
Because if there's not even a hint of potential, then I just don't
You,
have the patience to waste my time.
and
Because
you will know.
either we click or we don't.
That's true.
Because there's benefits to being with
Woman
me.
would know, a man would know.
You
A
said
man
what?
would definitely know. I said, a woman would know and a man would know if y'all click or got anything and if there's anything there.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm
What
like,
are
That
the
part.
benefits? What are
I'm
the
sorry.
benefits? What are the benefits to being with you, Sunshine?
Mm.
I mean, you have to know me as a person, to know that. Because to me, it's like if what I always any man that I date, I try to see, where do I fit in? How can I, help this man, get to the next level and be better? And that's what I want in the man for me. I want someone that's gonna push me to be a better, form of myself.
Right.
And if there's something that's not right, should call me out on it because I definitely don't want a man that's scared to, open his mouth and just be 100 with me.
Are you single?
Now, yes, but you
Yeah.
also there's a way to say it to me.
Now, see,
Oh.
I thought I was blunt and direct. I'll be talking to Sunshine behind the scenes sometimes. She'd be like, cut him off. F him. I'm like, wow. Don't bring him
But
up.
have I been wrong?
I mean, I'm just saying we have we have two totally different types of
Yeah.
bluntness.
Well, I
Nothing
mean,
wrong with your bluntness, nothing wrong with mine.
I mean, you're this bubbly personality, and I tell people, I'm like, I'm not that bubbly, but I am that person that's clutch when you need me.
This is true.
With James, with all your whining and crying about when you sick,
Ooh, here we go.
I will be the person there that's taking care of you.
But
Oh.
this, no, there's no way you have a good bedside manner based on your
I don't want you to
disposition.
take care of
Ain't no
me.
way.
I'm
Well,
good.
that's what you're
What's up,
saying,
bro?
but I get see, I could come with references that says otherwise.
Yeah, let me be sick. Shit, hell no.
Because I'm that person. If I can't figure it out, I'll call your mom.
There
Right.
you
This is
go.
what I'm dealing with. How can I fix this?
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
Are you
He over here.
looking to date Sunshine? Like Miss T?
Well, I'm looking to date with purpose.
Right.
So if I'm seeing somebody and and some of the guys I've seen, I've talked to have instantly like first night, like, well, we could come over to your house. You're not coming to my house, sir.
I just
Now
want
we
to
can meet out, but you're not coming to my house, sir. I'm sorry, I'm kind of old school like that. You're not gonna treat me like
Right.
street booty. Ain't no coming up in my house.
What's up, Channy? How you doing, girl?
Good old days, street booty.
Gotta love that.
Oh boy.
But to me, it's like, I'm not asking you to take. Well, since Ruth Chris seems like to be the biggest thing for people, spending all their money. Like, shoot, you can meet at Starbucks. I don't even drink coffee, but sure, I can have a cup of tea.
So Riaz says, for me, I don't believe in premarital dating. So how are you gonna?
He's Muslim. Yeah, he.
And
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
okay.
like
and
Elaine.
he's about 21, right?
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, I think 21.
Yeah, he's young.
Oh, okay.
He's not in his 40s. If he's in his 40s and still single, I think, he'll try a different approach. But, you date differently, based on where you are in life.
When's the last time you've been on a date, Sunshine?
Mm. 3 months ago.
How did it go? Tell us about it.
Oh, he was trying to come back to my house.
Mm.
Talking about, well, we could watch this. No, we're not doing nothing in my house now, sir.
How
Did
many
he try to?
guys
Did he try
gone?
to go half on?
Well, I mean, you also got to keep in mind, James, I'm still new to Texas. So, I'm a bit more guarded. Like I'm in Pearland. I have a cousin in Katy. He ain't close enough for me to have just randoms coming over. My
That's
cousin was next door. Okay, yeah, you come on over and see what happened.
that's true.
Damn.
Now, how many times have you guys dated when he asked you about coming over to your house?
That was our first date.
Oh no, he tripping. Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
You tripping.
I'm
Yeah.
like, nah, because shoot, you also know folks are crazy, and I'm like, yeah,
Broke said no Netflix and chill. Wow.
Hey
That's what I'm
man.
shoot.
saying. Y'all
I
don't just
mean,
hook
broke.
up.
I'm not rich like you. I don't even have Netflix.
Hey man.
I mean, broke
Texas
over
a
there with
big.
all that money.
You ain't even got no decorations on your wall
I
either.
said he needs to be rich
Oh, shoot.
farmer, not broke
Yeah,
farmer. Rich
because
farmer.
I mean, I have my desk turned this way, so when I have to be in meetings with work, they don't even know what the hell I got.
There you go. Hey,
He's
Texas
over
is a
there like,
big state.
If they see something that's too nice, they might think they paying me too much. I need them to think that I ain't
I've
got
seen that.
nothing.
I've seen that in real life in person when employees bought certain cars and these people act crazy. Stacey, that your? It was this guy he had bought a um I think it was a what's that BMW M5 or whatever
I've
X.
been out with those guys too.
He, he bought an X5 and he deserved it. The guy worked a lot of hours. He worked 2 jobs and he was getting rides and stuff back and forth to work. He's taking care of his family back in Haiti and here. He worked really really hard and he saved his money up and he bought this car. And I was fairly new to this job. I may have been there maybe a hot month or so. And I came in, man, and all these guys running around, the other managers. They was like, "Hey, Stacey, is that your car out there?" I'm like, "What car?" You know what I'm saying? And I was driving my truck. I had a Dodge, and I was like, "No." They was like, "Oh man, that car." And they looked it up online, how much the car cost, and blah blah blah. And they found out who car it was.
Like little girls.
Yeah, these were managers. These were men, and they found out who car it was. And I guarantee you, it wasn't even a hot month later before that dude was fired.
Right.
wow, haterism.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's real.
Yeah. So, like for me, it's I guess because sometimes I feel like I'm outdated in terms of dating because I do believe in going out on dates and getting to know each other. But I also think at my age, I don't need like 5 months to realize, oh, this is the one. But I also don't believe in just thinking, okay, after 1 week, yes, this is the one. You still gotta be a little bit patient and
It
meet
takes
people because I've dated a guy that was sure, I don't know if he was just a narcissist or a sociopath, but it was like the more I got into that relationship, the more he started acting up and he would just say things. And when you're not used to being spoken to any kind of way, I remember I would just say things. I'm like, keep it up and see what happens. And
Yeah.
next thing you know, we were like, I'm not one that argues. You say what you say, I say what I say. But when people push your boundaries and trigger you, you go into, I think just Dorsha posted something talking about you go into fight or flight, and I just found that relationship wasn't good for me. So when I date, I do, take my time in sense of, how far in I fall before,
right,
I just have to be more careful because, folks will, show you their representative until they know they got you. And then
right.
Yeah.
they feel like you're stuck with them.
So I
Exactly.
think this is good because Sunshine is dating for a purpose. She's looking for a man like what God has to offer, whatever. That's great. I'm more without a purpose. I just want to go out, have fun, have some drinks, turn up. If love comes in, the mix, that's awesome. If it don't, fine. That's fine. We'll part ways. Sunshine. I mean, Sassy. What are you kind of looking for?
So I'm dating for a purpose. I'm like she is sunshine as well. And I agree with her. Like a lot of people that you go out with, they present their or they introduce you to their representative and then you see a totally different them down the line. So you got to be careful, and I also agree with her, like in a week's time you're not going to be like, okay, I'm in love, this is the one I want, but it doesn't take at the point this point in my life, it's not going to take 5 years to be like, oh, okay, this is the guy that I want. So
True.
that's kind of where I stand on it. I'm not like looking for a one night stand or anything like that. We all adults here been there, done that when I was younger. So I'm looking for
A
I'm
purpose.
looking to date with a purpose.
So we
Right.
got some good ones up in here. So Broke Farmer, Sunshine, I'm confused. Long distance or short distance? Sunshine, who hurt you? Said Broke Farmer. And then Mr. T, totally uncalled for. Um, being super choosy is a great way to stay single. I think Broke and Mr. T have a lot of similarities because that's what Broke be saying all the time. But we need to fly down there and be her wing women, says Shani to Sassy.
Well, sure. I've been telling y'all to come on
Yes,
down because I mean we could be each other wing women.
I have no problem
You
getting
need
that
a,
free.
need a good wing woman on your team for real.
Right.
Yeah, they could keep you out of some mess, and you got like I've had good wingmen when I was out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro.
Good morning, Miss Patty. How you
I've
doing?
been a good wing woman, and I've been a wing woman to my girls and to my guys. And
Yeah, yeah.
when my guys were shocked, I'm like, "Shoot, who are you interested in? I will go get them for you."
Listen,
Yeah.
I had a friend. Her name was T. Not you, Miss T. Her name was T. And me and her was tight friends, and that's what she did. You know what I'm saying? For me, I ain't had to do nothing. I just sat back. I played shy brother. She be like, "Which one you like?" I like that one right there, but she really cute. She said, "Go say something to her." You know damn well I ain't finna go over there and say nothing. Next thing I know, she over there, yeah, my brother, blah blah blah, woo woo woo.
Uh,
I remember I talked up a friend of mine. We was on the flight, and like the stewardess, she was checking him out, and I was like, "Oh, he's an amazing guy." Blah 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 blah. He works with children that are, and he said he was in the bathroom listening. He was like, "Man, if I ever need a saleswoman, you are it. You are hired." Because
Right.
when he got out, like anything he could have wanted, she was on him. The rest of
Yeah.
that flight, she was on him. I told him, I
Yeah.
said, you better say enough to get on her flight benefits.
yeah.
Yeah. Miss-
I know Broke Farmer posed this question to you, she is Sunshine, about who hurt you. But I think like in reality, I think that we
And sure, I was hurt, and I did therapy from that. But
yeah,
to me,
Right.
it's like even doing therapy doesn't mean that you're gonna just forget everything. You're
right.
just gonna going
Exactly.
forward. You just don't make those same mistakes. You just don't
True.
continue to ignore those warning flags.
Yeah,
Because
and
when I
we've
say I
all
was so out of character, I was just like, if I don't get away from this man, I'm gonna get some silver cuffs.
right.
Mm.
And and
and
I
we
mean, y'all laughing. I'm so serious.
Nah, I
I'm
hear
like,
you
oh
because we've
gosh, I
all
have to
been
save
hurt,
myself.
and stuff. So I think a lot of people have been hurt, but that doesn't mean that you carry it into your relationship or anything like that. You just take time to heal. Go, like, if you need therapy, go get therapy. But I don't just rush in and out of relationships. So you got to take time when you end a relationship and evaluate things and before proceeding
Yeah, I agree
forward.
with that. It's been about almost a year since I dated, so I'm ready to
Yeah,
date.
it's been almost a year since I was in my last relationship.
Mm.
Broke said y'all women after 35 are impossible to date, and
Oh, you know this
you're
how?
married.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you
I
know
was
this how?
Yeah,
Right.
this information. How do you?
I don't think it impossible. I think even
So,
men over a certain age are, it's hard to date. But definitely, once we get to a certain age, sometimes we're already setting our ways,
Hmm.
and we've experienced all these different things. And like Sunshine said, you know, a lot of people need therapy. I know everybody. If you go in there and talk to a therapist or a counselor, whether you think you need it or not, some things are going to come up and come out that's been on your chest or on your heart for a long time. and people are afraid of it. Not me. I try to stay in counseling. I need it. You know what I'm saying? Just for other things. But
Mm.
once you reach a certain age, people are set in their ways, and you should know what you want at a certain age. You should. If you've been dating, you should know I don't want this and I want that, or blah blah blah. But then I think that there are some compromises to be made.
Mm.
I can't get everything I wanted I wanted when I was 25. You know what I'm saying? I
And
definitely, what I'm saying, when I had washboard abs and what I'm saying, I was in the military and swole up in the chest. Yeah.
and I think contrary to what many think of me, I actually want you to take the lead.
Mm.
Right.
Like I'm like, I'm sorry, but it's exhausting having to always be the one to be responsible for everything. And I tell people I'm a firstborn of five. So I had two brothers under me and two sisters. So I'm like, I'm always the one that has to take control of things. And I'm like, I
Yeah.
actually want to just pass the ballot to you and let you figure this out.
I
Well,
feel
we
you.
still
I,
got Brooke
I
back
can be
here
a
being
co-pilot.
scared.
I feel
Uh,
you.
Broke said a man dating y'all have to make up for 5 dudes you previously
Yeah,
dated.
we got to deal with y'all and y'all mama
That's
issues.
facts. That's facts.
Right.
Totally uncalled for. Mr. T said, "So glad I'm married. Good Lord."
Yeah,
David Corey with the cropper. Broke, it's hard dealing with people that have their minds made up on situations.
bro.
Facts, David Corey. Marmar, what's up? Hello, Miss T. Okay, everyone in the chat. Hello to you too. Okay.
Hi, Mama.
Set in their ways. Stacy says David Corey with the cropper.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of us are like that. We just get set in our way.
The last guy I dated, to me, it's like there are certain things that he's into and that I'm into. And to me, it's like I'm fine with us having our own hobbies where we don't overlap.
Right.
But like I used to work in sports media, like majority of my career. So once I quit, I don't really watch sports anymore. And my argument is I don't. I used to get paid for it,
Right.
and so it's like I don't get paid for it. Yeah, whatever. But like the last guy I dated, him and his whole family, the most competitive family I've ever, been around, and I'm still tight with them. But like if he's watching this game, I'm gonna let you watch your game without disturbance. You got your food, you got your drinks. Okay, you're taken care of. I'm gonna go in this corner and read a book. And he will be yelling at me. Did you see that shot? Sir, I am not paying attention. I thought we agreed on this.
Right. Right. Right.
Y'all
you
seem
know,
to have a lot of standards, a lot of rules. Know exactly what you want. Blah blah blah. There's no room to, there's no wiggle room there.
No, I disagree because I didn't come up here and say, oh, I got this rule, this rule. It's about respect. Respect is very important on both sides. So respect is number one. I don't have like a whole bunch of rules, and I think I said it on a past live. I don't know if it was yours, Miss T, but just be respectful and be honest. If you don't want a relationship, say it up front. There's
Right.
some people out there that just want to go have sex, and that's cool. Just be upfront and honest is all I ask for.
And there's some people that just want free meals. Just say it. Just say it,
Just
man.
say it. Just say it. Yeah, there you go, girl. Just say it. Say what you want. Say it with your back.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest. That's it.
Oh man.
That's what they trying to do. They trying to say it with their back.
Broke said,
Uh-uh.
Broke said y'all sounded like some wardens. Broke, you got a lot to say. You
Bro,
got
I
something to
actually completely agree with Broke. Man.
Of course you
It's
do.
ridiculous. Yeah,
we sound like wardens.
How do y'all have any fun with these standards and with this mindset?
What
don't get it.
mindset though? What mindset is that? Respect? Is that a warden? Like just asking for respect? You
No,
gotta
not the respect thing, Sassy. No, I'm talking about how you know, just I don't know, man. They know exactly what they want. They don't seem to deviate. I'm talking about these two. They seem to not want to deviate from it.
I
you
don't
know,
want to go out and have fun. I don't have no
like Miss T. Miss T she wants to date, but she don't want a relationship. But she don't want the person she's dating to date other people. And then,
Oh, I think you're having trouble with your internet over there. What? What?
That, that you want to
No,
date?
you just didn't do that, bro.
Date
Is that an Android you got over there? Is that
what
it?
the
You
hell?
know damn
So
well I don't
you
have no
just did
Android.
not do that.
You want to date, but you don't want other the people that you date to have other people.
That's what she
Uh,
said, bro.
Oh, come on.
She said it's just games, bro. It's
why
just
I,
playing
why you
games.
bringing up 2022 stuff?
I had a friend. I'm gonna tell you how crazy people think. All right, she's a professional, and she had a child from a previous marriage, and she would always tell me she want a man with no children. I'm like, how the hell you want a man with no children when you have a child, miss? It doesn't make any sense to me. He can't have no kids, but you got one. I
I
don't.
don't know. There seems to be
Back in
some
the day,
sense of
my standard
entitlement.
was because I only have one. I will only date somebody with one or two, maybe three. If you had four, five, six, and
I
compared to
think
my one, the ratio was just
Man,
nah.
I'm be honest. At my age, I could care less as long as they're grown. You
Yeah,
yeah,
know,
this was
if
yeah,
back
they're
in the
grown or
day.
like college, they have to be older now. If you coming around with a 1 or 2 year old, hold up,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
You already know.
responsibility, and that might impede on me some way somehow.
Right.
oh,
Have
we
y'all
got all
seen?
kinds of. Hold on, I'm sorry, Jig, she. My bad, y'all. Yeah,
Left y'all out. She left y'all in the back, huh?
Hey,
I
hey,
thought she was somebody else.
can I
What?
ask y'all? Can I ask y'all
Gordy.
something? Can I ask
Go
the
ahead.
ladies up here
Hey, honey
something real quick?
slanger.
Yeah,
Hey,
Hey,
hello,
Jay.
Hey,
everybody.
she.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey,
What's up,
she.
Jay? She. Can I ask y'all something real quick? Y'all ever see
Going on.
those Tinder dating profiles that some women have where it says you got to be 6'5", you got to make at least 200K a year, you can't have any kids, blah blah blah. Like
Right.
women just put these standards out there, and some of these women making these posts are that's they're not it, but they all
Yeah.
have these
And the
standards
pictures,
that you need
the
to follow.
pictures are filtered.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Well,
It's like who the hell
uh,
are you? What do you bring to
James,
the table?
James is the one that brought me up.
uh-oh.
Well, shit. What I
Now,
do?
let's put it this way, James. Straight off the bat, yes, these women do need to have a standard
I
Mm.
mean, to some degree, yeah,
because
but
I'm talking about with a man too. Because these men are not the same as when me, uh, Stacy. They're not our age. These guys don't have the same mind that we got.
Depending on how they was raised.
I
True
mean,
that.
some of them, but some of them don't like. I've come across a lot of guys that had severe mommy issues,
You got
and I
that.
mean,
what's
and
mama?
I to me, it's like I don't have a relationship with my mom, but I was raised by amazing grandparents. So in a sense, still a two-parent household.
Right.
But like some of the guys I've dated, some of the things that their mothers have allowed to happen in front of them, and it's like I can't fix this because
Right.
I
to me
think
it's like
James want an
you really
explanation.
need a
What's Mama's
professional
boy?
because some of this stuff is so extreme.
Explain to Mama's boy, Sunshine, please.
Nah, she said mommy issues. That's
Oh,
different from
mommy
mama
issue.
boy.
No, shoot, the last guy was a mama's boy. She was still doing his laundry.
Oh, wow.
And she would make his meals and then even wrap the cutlery individually. And I remember one time he came to my house with a plate and didn't bring one for me. And I say, you can't eat that here because it's just rude to show up to somebody's house with food for you and not at least call and see, hey, you want me to bring you something?
I can
Right.
agree with that.
And then offer to share it, did he?
Sure, you gonna offer me what's on your plate, but you could have brought me a whole plate of my own
Yeah, I did a
True.
guy. His
because
mom
I
lived
would
right
never
around
do
the
that to
corner,
you. I
and he would
just
bring
think
me.
common courtesy. It's just a common courtesy thing.
Yeah, this dude I dated, his mom still lives right around the corner, and he would bring me like me a plate, him a plate. Sometimes he would pick me up, and we would go to his mama's house. I'm like, that's what's up. Let's go to mama's house. Let's go. Let's see.
Well, I mean, I cook,
But
so
but
you
he's
don't have
yet
to go
no
to mama's
more.
house for a plate.
I still talk to him. He's still there, but yeah, no. Bat Mom
But
said there's having standards and there's being picky. AF, like having beer money with champagne taste.
I see it all the time.
Yeah.
He said, I see it all the time.
Yeah.
But that's just like James said, like on the dating app when you're on there, asking for making all these demands on what you want. So I consider that picky AF, when you're doing all that stuff. But
but honey slinker. Could we say the same thing about some of these women? These guys are coming around like that. The women doing the same thing. I remember when I was dating back in my day, in my heyday, long time ago. Now I was messing with this one girl, and she had kids. The first thing she asked me was like, "Do you got kids?" I was like, "Nah." She was like, "Woo," because I can't deal with a man with kids. Then her son run up to me, "What's up? What's up, bro?" I'm like, "Whoa, wait a minute!" Like that was before I knew she had kids. I just met her. We started talking. And then the son came up like looking at me like, "Who is you, bro? What's up?" I'm like, I think he's like 4 years old. Like, "You ain't my daddy. Who is you?" And so
Right.
I'm like, hey, just having a conversation, talking with her and her standards, even with the whole situation where her having kids, her whole biggest thing was, I need somebody to help me with my kids. I'm like, dang, what about me and you have a relationship? You
You
already
ain't gonna.
coming off the back like you a ticket. Stamp this right here, your boarding pass here, go down here to the line and get approved, and then, off to the flight.
At least the
Right.
kid didn't walk up to you and ask if you was his daddy.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
no, I would have ran in because I was like, dang,
yeah.
you for the streets.
But
Your
it's
Nah,
son already got that.
that is so true. It's just, but what you saying, J3, about the men are not the same men as in our age. When we came up, the women definitely are different than the women that even in my age group. The women are different. Everybody has just to adjust to it. You have to pivot and adjust to it because a lot of people weren't raised the same way. Sunshine said she was raised by her grandparents, so I know, being raised by your grandparents, you're raised with a certain standard. All the people that I've known that was raised by grandparents, you raised different. You raised with a certain standard, and then you got some people that their parents didn't raise them. I mean, they was just, even though the mama and the daddy may have been in the house, they out there just wild and doing whatever they want to do when
yeah.
they want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, or single parent, single dad raising them, or single mom raising them, and I can't judge how somebody raised their children because there's no book to it. But we got some wild hooligans going on out here right now. So I have children. My oldest daughter, she's married. Um, my son, my oldest, which is my son Stephen, uh, he's not married. I don't know if he planned. Well, he telling me that he planning on get because he didn't want to have no kids for the longest. He wasn't trying to have no children. He's like, nah, dad. Mm-mm. And I was feeling bad. Like, man, come on, but give me a grandchild, whatnot. But he may be getting married. But I feel sorry for my daughters. I feel sorry for my son, my youngest daughter. I was like, damn, it's way different than from even when I was, out there. I was like, it's just different for our kids. Like, it's gonna be
Mhm.
hard. These dudes walking around with their pants under their ankles. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got sense enough. They don't show the top of the drawers now. They had the pants around their butt. Young ladies walking with their behind out. I'm talking about all the way out. I'm seeing people dressing with I'm seeing two or three girls that have dresses that have on nam panties with the slit coming all the way up, and they just showing coochie.
I remember when my brother was in, I think, early 20s, and some young girl made the mistake of saying in front of me, because at the time, he was still living with my grandmother. He had a car, but he was still living with my grandmother and had a job. And I mean, she placed all these standards like, well, he don't have his own place. And I remember I used to set people up with my questions because I'll just ask you real nicely. I'm like, what do you do for work?
Right,
And she's like, oh, I don't have a job. I'm like, where do you stay? Oh, with my mom. You have a car? No. I was like, then how the F are you going to ask for what you can't even provide yourself?
right,
Like I say, I love you in the sense of, you feel comfortable enough to say it before I strike. But, you're not coming at my brother like that. That to me, it's like, that's my brother. And
right,
I took a hand in having to raise him.
right,
Says she
What
gotta
you're
have
not going to do
something,
is
huh?
dog him. He has a job in the car. He has
right,
way more than you have.
right. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Which
This,
gentleman is spitting facts? We got a lot of gentlemen. Marmar's in agreement with somebody up in here.
Probably
There we
me. It's probably me. I don't know, man. Y'all. I
And
mean,
now
y'all
I
got like.
think I think she's talking about dirt, hands in
It's
dirt.
probably me.
I don't know. Broke farmers. He's
go.
making a whole lot of sense this morning. Actually,
I know who's wingman up in here today.
I don't
Broke
think.
farmers, but
I
broke
don't
farmers.
think either one of us need a wingman. Let's see, me or bro.
Yeah, Shanny ain't married.
Plain Jane. Okay, Marmar. I'm a plain Jane type of woman that wants a man to respect and treat me right. I mean, that's so much to ask for, just some respect. Because
That's
like a
it.
lot
I
of people
think
are
No,
saying
I think common courtesy in general is just a lot to ask for. It seems like.
that's what Sassy was asking for, right? Just treat me with respect. Okay, I can
Yeah, but
appreciate.
so weird, man. So I'm a Southern gentleman. I was raised in the South. I've lived all over, but I've raised in the South. And we say that, but it's so hard to even do something for women sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I
that.
told a story about when I opened the door for a lady. You know what I'm saying? I opened the door for her. She looked at me like, "What you open the damn door? I can open my own door." You know what I mean? I was like, "Well, damn."
Wow.
It's hard to be. It's hard to even know when to be a gentleman to some. I'm gonna be who I am, irregardless. But it's just hard. You don't know, man, because so many people are so independent and this and that and blah 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 that you can't even chivalry. You might get cussed out for
Yeah.
trying to be. You
That's
might
because
get.
nobody
Yeah.
is raising these people, with these basic skills that I mean, these basic common courtesies and things of that nature are just outdated because, you know, when I was coming up, grandma was grandma. But grandma
Right,
nowadays, she pushing her daughter to the side, fighting for guys her kids' age.
And at the
right.
club with her daughter.
And don't
And
want to be called
look,
grandma.
Right? Don't call me grandma and shoot. I'm not watching these kids, and I can understand that shoot. I understand you not wanting to watch them kids because I've seen my cousins pile all their kids on their mama and just take off.
yeah,
Like you better
yeah.
than me, they be on the curb waiting for her.
I'm laughing at broke. And James, I fight women off at Kroger.
Yeah, bro be trying to give them those eyes,
Hey,
Okay.
bro,
to try to get discounts on food.
that Kroger game for real, boy. That grocery store thing, boy. You can catch them at the grocery store, bro.
I guess
Yeah, man.
that's why I don't go grocery shopping.
Hey, man.
Yeah. Shoot,
When I
everyday OCD's chick broke and not James broke and
Right?
they
Please open
dorms
that
all like
door.
we don't open doors anymore. If you beat me to the door, go ahead and open that yourself. So yeah,
yeah,
they don't
I
open
open,
doors anymore.
but
I-
it
I'm
Uh,
makes
opening
you.
the door whether I'm
it,
coming in or going out.
I do it, but it
if
makes me
you
feel a
beat me
certain
to the
type of
door,
way. It makes me feel a certain type of way when they don't say, "Well, thank you, I appreciate nothing," or
Yeah.
they looking at you like that. Wait till the door closes and open it for themselves. I'm like, okay, if a damn
I was
if your car fall on you, don't come ask me to lift it off your ass.
no, nothing's funnier than when you see those women that get mad at people closing, opening the door for them. And my cousin, love him to death. He's so ignorant. He'll slam it right in your face and keep it moving.
Right, right,
And
right.
you know, me being me, of course, I find it funny.
Yeah,
Broke said he'll open the door if somebody pays for his dinner and totally uncalled for, aka Mr. Center Guy said a whole lot of I want. What do they give?
That's facts. I hear a lot of I want, I want.
a whole lot of
Haven't
headache,
heard.
a whole lot of damn headache, a whole lot of I should have left this food where I met him.
I've been
I
there.
could say a whole bunch with you, Stacy, right now, but well, I ain't no need. She ain't here, so I could let it hang.
He can let it hang.
Miss Patty said, "You're right, Stacy. Just walk away from those who can't receive kindness." Old fart gaming. What's up? I'm a sub teacher. I spent one day in high school classrooms, and you'll find out our traditional values are so rare nowadays.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Yes.
what? You know what? Ladies are likely to do now, especially like younger ladies, is if the date is going bad or whatever, and they don't like it, they're gonna pull out their phone, record you, and then you're gonna be on social media for the whole world to see.
Yeah,
That's
What
one
I
big
don't
difference.
get, one thing I don't get is like if I'm going out on a date with a guy, these chicks that bring their friends, I'm like, and expect the guy to pay for it. I'm like,
yeah,
y'all
yeah.
must be out your mind. Because I wish I was out on a date with a guy and another guy pull up, but then
ooh, hey,
Yeah,
I might
I
pull my
wish,
blade out.
yeah,
I
yeah.
wish in this day and time I wasn't married, and a girl pulled that on me. Man, I will DoorDash her so quick. I would buy the steak, the lobster. I like, man, I'll pull out a knot. I'll pull out the platinum card, the black card. I said, we
Walk out the
balling
door
today.
and walk
I
out
would
the
be
door.
like, man, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Wow.
I wouldn't even say I had to go to the bathroom. I'd be like, I'm about to go get the waiter and pay him and walk right out the door.
Mm-hmm.
David Corey getting upset. Whoever gets to the door first should open the damn door. Now.
Well, I mean, you can
Uh,
open the door.
Let's
You
say,
can open
see,
the
I
door
don't
if you
agree
want.
with that because to me, it's like that's like saying who gets to the big piece of chicken should eat it first. Nah, you know, because I'm with broke on that. He can't have the big piece of chicken. I could care less.
You know
Right,
he's coming up here now, right?
Because we want him up
Hey,
here. It's
hey.
entertainment.
As far as I'm concerned, he can always have that breast. It's dry and it ain't worth 2 cents.
nah, man. Y'all
And
cooking
to me,
y'all
it's like certain things that like he's about his food. I can care less. You can eat it all, whatever. To me, it's like certain things aren't a big deal to me, but the things that are big deals to me is the way you treat me.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
Because
Have you
and
guys-
I mean, also, can we have a disagreement and it be respectful? Because
Yeah.
Yep.
last guy I dated, we can have disagreements and we stayed respectful, and that's kind of what I'm used to. But shoot, there's another guy. Oh, we have disagreements and it's all out war. And to me, that was triggering for me because it's like I'm not used. I wasn't raised to be spoken to any kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Old
Yeah.
Mark said he got dirty looks just for opening the door and saying good morning to a woman. Have you guys received that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've had a lot
Yeah.
of black men
Ooh.
tell me that. When
No.
I used to work in sports media, and a lot of the guys I used to work with be like, "Man, black women don't smile." And I'm like, "Well, granted, I'll say that if I see some random woman walking down the street with a big old smile on her face, she kind of creep me out. Anybody just walking up and down the street just smiling. However, I do, at least if I walk past you, I will look at you and smile and say hi. And there's like, yeah, you're rare. You do. I'm like, but like Stacey said, I was raised by, I was raised old school.
Old
Yeah.
school.
And in response to hands in the dirt and old fart, I think that those are the women the ones that do that. Those are the women that are mad. They had a bad breakup, something is going on, and they're angry. This is what I'm guessing. They're angry at men. And I heard the other day that there are men out there that don't like women, not saying that they're like they like men. And there are women out there that don't like men, It's just as simple as that.
I'm laughing at David Corey as usual.
Right.
I put it on blast.
I had a man that didn't like women that didn't like the opposite. You know what I'm saying?
See, here go Broke talking about splitting checks.
Nope. Never do that.
Oh, you don't agree with Broke this time?
No, I don't. Even if the date sucks, you don't split the check.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm just traditional that way.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I'm
really?
kind of waiting for James to say she paid the whole check regardless.
No, hell no. I'll definitely open the door for a woman. I'll do that, especially when we first start dating, because it's kind of just like this cute thing to do. And yeah, I've never went half on a check with a date ever. I don't care if the date sucks.
I hope everybody's listening.
You said that's a cute thing to do.
Yeah, man, for sure.
No, that's the proper thing to do.
Nah,
Not cute.
listen,
that's the proper thing to do.
That shit gets old, bro. I ain't open up doors like 4 or 5 dates into it. Forget it.
Well, see, then again, you like what, 30, 40 years younger than I am?
I'm 40 years old. How old are you, James?
Yeah, you 30, 40 years younger than I
Are
am.
you right? 99?
He 40. He 15 years younger than me.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
40.
God.
Yeah, so
Hey,
yeah,
me and you the same age. I'm 42.
there you go. That's what's up.
But see, I was raised like sunshine though, because my grandma, granddad raised me. So a lot of this stuff I don't put up, even with my kids. I be so hard on them. Hey, Miss T already she was having her little fit because I told her I cut the internet off. I don't play that.
Everybody
I say, look, hey, I cut the whole internet. No TV, no. Hey, the Google get cut. I got Google Docs all throughout the house where I can hit them on the intercom. Then I tell you, clean them dishes. I ain't got to yell like the old days. Hey, get your butt up here. I got technology. I hit them on the Google Docs. I put a drop down broadcast to boys' room.
Talking about.
This man,
I told y'all I'm petty.
the Jetsons.
Hey,
He over there, the Jetsons with the discipline.
no,
That's what it sound like.
she talking about he petty. Let me say things me and my brothers would do to each other. Like say that, I was in the kitchen. My brother screamed and hollered for me to come in the front room like there's something on TV for me to watch. The remote be right there. It's like, can you pass me that remote?
Yeah.
So yeah, talking about petty. Yeah, that was the petty things I had to deal with growing up with two younger brothers.
Sometimes,
Mama said, broke split the check. Take that woman out and pay for the whole damn meal. If she's not for you, just leave her the hell alone.
Listen, man,
I've
taken women out, and I know damn well they have never.
Wake them up.
You can't even pronounce she couldn't even pronounce the food that she was trying to order. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I know damn well she never ate this shit, and she just looking down, getting the highest thing that she can possibly. Like this is my first time ever. Somebody had hooked me up, blah blah blah. This is his friend's friend, that type of deal. Talked on the phone a couple of times. I was gonna be in that city. Like, all right, cool, I'll be down there, blah blah blah. Man, she ordering all this stuff. I said she must have children or something. She must be taking some of this stuff home. I never talked to her again. I wasn't mad at her or nothing. I just knew what it was. Like, man, bro, I know she damn well she don't even know how to order. I took a girl out one time. She didn't know how to use the
utensils,
the pepper dispenser.
Oh,
you know how you got to crank it?
Mm,
right.
Yeah, we was at Atlanta Fish Market. This nice restaurant, and you don't call the waiter.
We didn't have the stuff in the country, man.
She don't call the waiter over there.
Hands.
To ask him. If she could have just asked me, hey, the pepper ain't coming out. How does this work? She don't call the waiter over there to ask him, to tell him, hey, pepper ain't coming out. He was like, oh, you just got to turn the top. I'm looking at her like, man, let me get out of this damn restaurant, bro.
Hands, come on now. Atlanta Fish Market. That you went there with your pinky out, man. Come on now. Hey, some people not used to the final thing.
We've been out a few times, but I like nice things, man. You know what I'm saying? Will I take you to Applebee's? Yes, I like Applebee's. You know what I'm saying? But if I gotta take you know what I'm saying? But I don't go there as much as I used to. But if I want to go get me a 2 for $25, I'm gonna go get me a 2 for $25. But
hey, Miss T, did you say
I'll be like, not Applebee's, maybe Chili's. I had a bad experience at Applebee's. So I will never go there again.
I like Chili's. Yeah, I like Chili's. Any of them type little chain restaurants like that, something to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just something quick, yeah.
Something to do.
Miss T, did you say she don't know which fork to use?
There's some people that don't know the utensil.
I don't know the utensil.
Fork
is a fork. I don't know the difference between a salad fork, what I'm supposed to use when.
Yeah,
I'm not that fancy, bro.
Salad fork is bigger.
I know the difference, but my grandmother
it's just certain times you use proper etiquette when it comes to eating.
I actually got taught that type of etiquette of like which fork and this and that. Like we had home economics when I was in school, and so that's where they taught.
Something they don't have now.
Yeah, they don't call it home.
They don't have auto shop. They don't have cosmetology. They don't have anything that prepares these children to go from high school to the workforce.
They don't even teach cursive anymore.
And that's what I was taught, that etiquette, like which fork to eat with, blah blah blah. And then when I got into the military, the same thing. When I went to PLDC, they taught us that again. In PLDC, I was like, okay, yeah, it's coming back to me now. This is a water goblet. I thought this was for the wine.
Broke said people go half on a baby, but can't go half on a check. What, Broke? What?
They do.
Yeah, some people don't go half on raising that baby either.
Yeah, but they don't have a baby with somebody that they're gonna have a baby with. Men and women, baby with a.
I'm sorry.
With the baby.
Sunshine, have you ever been swept off your feet before? You're just like tough as nails.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you.
I grew up with brothers and a generation of boys.
See, I don't have boys in my family.
It's like impossible to charm you or something, man.
That's
nothing gets past you.
Charm me.
No, Sunshine, I just think she just the type of woman that let you know it is what it is.
She ain't she ain't smiled once since she's been up here.
You ain't been looking.
That's a smile for him, Sunshine. Show him some teeth.
I got Sunshine to smile. I said something and she smiled. I was like, it was quick,
I didn't see it.
Smiled that one time back.
It was quick. Like,
I don't know. When I came on, she smiled. So hey,
she got a pretty smile. Wait a minute, honey slanger. You over here talking about when you came on, she with the smile.
As soon as you came up, I heard a hey, honey slanger.
Honey slanger. They love the honey slanger. Hey,
I know.
That's what like y'all think y'all perceive me one way, but shoot, when J3 met me, he was pushing me up off of him.
Oh shit.
You're
It's
so
something about
cuddly. I
that
had to
honey.
hug him. I had to hug him twice.
It's something about that honey.
No, that was more than twice. That was more than twice.
Wow.
Oh,
He
the
like,
wax
let me get
on.
this scratch.
He couldn't
Christy.
keep her hands off me, and I didn't even have the honey up.
That's
So
Uh-uh.
Sunday
he had the
Backyard Farmer, welcome in. He
Heisman
said,
me.
my wife and daughter do not touch doors ever when he's around.
Man,
That's
shut
what's
up,
up.
face.
So
That
James, you
makes
have a little
sense.
daughter. As she gets
Yes.
older, is she gonna open her own doors, or
You
you know?
gonna tell her, don't have no standards, honey. Just take what you can get.
No, I don't think so. You know,
Okay.
I mean, I'll raise her. Like my plan with my daughter, is to like as she's growing up, take her out on a date so she can know what to expect. You know.
Awesome.
And
Yeah,
what
but
age is that?
I don't know, maybe 10, 8.
When she get
start.
8, she grown.
Wow. Is she?
Dang.
Hey, with a
This is
with a
this
daughter,
is
you gotta
new
start
age. This is
young,
new age
James.
child. This
I mean,
ain't
you
an
can do
old
daddy
child.
and
This is
daughter
new age
dates right
child.
now.
James,
Right.
you gotta start young. With my daughter, she was like 8 when I first got my wife. But I used to go in there and do tea parties with her. Show her, look, come on to the table, and that's what the dad got to do with his daughter.
yeah.
Do
My
that.
son, I just go in there and knock him out, be like, wow, get up, son. but,
I'm
but your
I do
daughter,
it.
constantly
you got to show her, like, man, this is, and she gets that. And like with my son always talk, like when I started talking to a lot of guys online, and I was like, man, I don't think I was like really that informal with my son, because a lot of times I talk to different men, and even though those channels like Minister, all them, they have their bad names and stuff for themselves, but to a degree, they actually got some channels that give good information. So I sat down and talked with my son. I was like, me first got with your mom, and we talked this and that, and I was like, just learning dealing with women. He always told me, I seen the way you treat my mom. I see the way you move. You pay the bills. That's why I got 2 jobs. That's why I want to, have a family where I can do for them as well. And I'm looking at the images and the things that you've done. It's like you never verbally told me to do this stuff, but I seen you do it. I seen the way you move. So that was a process. I see it works. So I want to do it for my family. So I was like, okay, well,
right.
I did right. We talked about a couple of things, but other than that, you know, he see the, kids, they visual. A lot of kids, they see this cussing and clowning. So when they go into their relationship, that's what a lot of them do. I
Right.
seen my mom and dad do it. I seen my friends do it.
Right. I talked to mine. My youngest is 21. She just got off work doing her little internship for the summer. uh, I constantly talk to mine, as they were coming up, showing them all these different things. And even her now, she's 21 years old, but I still talk to her not like she's a child, but I'm like, watch how you dress. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna attract certain guys by the certain ways you dress. And I was like, if you carry yourself in a certain way, most times these ignorant dudes, they're not gonna approach you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you
Right.
carry
Right.
yourself and you looking like, what I'm saying, a hussy out here with your butt cheeks out and this and that, and like, yeah, you're gonna get approached and guys gonna say things to you. It's because of the way that you're dressed. And it shouldn't be like, but it is like that. You
That
got
is.
you got your cheeks out, you got your tatas out. I said you're gonna attract certain breed of men. You know what I'm saying? And like, don't be addicted to attention because a lot of people are. They're addicted to attention. Your ass is too big to be out here with your butt cheeks out and your stomach out and your neck and all this all out, but you all like, no, carry
That's
yourself and
thing is
cover
that
yourself up.
big.
Save something for your man. Save something for your husband. Like I told her, she's 21 now. I'm like, I don't want her to be thinking about no marriage and nothing like that right now. But I'm like, it may be a guy. I told her he may be 24, 25 years old. He may be thinking like that. He may be like prospecting to see, which one of these women out of this group would I consider to be a wife. And you out there and your friends, all y'all got your butt cheeks out, this and that. All they want to do is hit and run. So I'm constantly on her about that. She graduates in December and she'll be on her own, doing her own thing. But still, I'm gonna always talk to mine until I can't breathe no more. I still talk to my sons. Yeah. I tell them you don't have to make the mistakes your daddy did. I already done that. You know what I'm saying? Go make some other mistakes. You don't have
That,
to do that.
There,
that
there's
was
a new
that,
mistake out there, Stacy.
Yeah, it's a new one out there. Believe me, because Hey man, it ain't like it was when I was young. So it's new mistakes out there. They doing things I ain't never heard of. You
You
know what
right
I'm saying?
about that.
These dudes out here talking about eating booty and stuff like that. What in the hell?
This is true though. This is true. I want to welcome in Two Face and Vent Doe.
We won't be doing none of that, sir.
You better get hip to 2023. You better hip up. Let me see what else.
I just say it now. One thing my uncle, I can thank him. Now, he actually taught me how to love a woman by watching him and his wife. Every day they come in, hey, dog, hey, honey. He give her a pet. He say a few words. She go, hee. And I just watched it.
Right,
And
right.
when I finally got to the stage where I want to stop playing around, the same stuff that I actually saw him do, I find out that's what I done.
Right.
And I guess that's why I made these 38 years. But hey,
Right. It
I
works
don't
like
know.
that.
I'm old school.
Yeah.
They saying old school don't work now, but apparently it does.
Yeah. I was, groomed for both. You know what I'm saying? I seen loving relationships in my family, all around me, my friends and whatnot. And then I seen a whole bunch of whoring going on, like how your uncles and your cousins. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, how many girlfriends you got? One. Man, you should have more than one girl, but you ain't but 17, blah, 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 woo, 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 woo. And so, you go into that phase. You go into this. I'm out here. I'm just what Miss T saying. I'm just dating to be dating. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did in my 20s. I was trying to screw out of both pants legs. You hear me?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, yes, I did.
Both pants legs.
Yeah, out of both pants legs. I'm talking
Wow.
about, I was like Kevin Gates back then. I didn't get tired.
Hey,
And sound like he was for the streets back
I
then.
was showing the streets in my youth. But one thing that I did not do, I did not lie. I always told him, look, I'm not looking for no girlfriend. I always told him that. Like, hey, I'm not looking for no girlfriend. I'm just dating, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of times that'll turn into what we doing. You know what I mean? So what we doing? I don't know what you're doing.
Sunshine.
You said what?
Asking Two Faces, he know you. If you give Sunshine a hug, she might give you
that sheep better eat before you eat.
or even punch you.
I'm not worried about the opinions of people that have never met me.
I think Sunshine is a sweet lady.
I'll say.
I think she is. She sounds like it anyway.
Outstanding.
Yeah, and I think
two people on this panel that have met me before, and so y'all don't think I'm a bastard, or I wouldn't be up here.
Yeah, I think she's a sweet lady. I met a lot of ladies like Sunshine that seems like they got that tough outer, and when I tell you they marshmallows, man. If you treat them right, if you do right by them, they marshmallows, man.
Yeah.
But sometimes you got to have that hard outer shell. I had to learn that because I used to be Mr. Nice Guy, too damn nice. You know what I mean? I used to be just too nice. Can you? Yes. You mind doing that? Yes, I do. Yeah. And then I had to learn how to say, hell no, I ain't doing it. No. Well, I had to learn how to become that because I wasn't that at first. I was just nice. Too nice. And I don't care what a woman says, they don't like too nice. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
They figure if you're too nice, you don't have that power when they need it.
Oh, I had that power. I was a fool with it, but I was just, just a really nice guy. I mean, I was raised like that. You know what I'm saying? But, I didn't see all the evil in the world at that time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see all the backstab and then the throat cutting. Once I did, I had to put my guard up a little bit more.
Yeah, I had to teach my brother about that in terms of, my brother is sensitive and, sweet. And, I had to tell him, I'm like, you being sweet to the wrong ones.
Yeah.
Like, and I would, and I would step in like, look, you ain't about to do this with my brother.
Right. It's good to have a sister, a cousin, or a good friend like that can, because sometimes as a man, we can't see the forest for the trees. You know what I'm saying? So it's good.
Ain't looking for the forest. Want to stay in them trees.
Hey man,
Man, I had a cousin.
all
I
in
had a
the
cousin. And unfortunately, I lost him. But I told him, I said, "Shit, when you go to the club, don't be looking for the baddest beat. Look for one that got a 401k and one that know how to cook.
man.
You know."
I've been
But
trying
since
to find. I used to try to find an intelligent one. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but to me, once you get to a certain age, you're supposed to, be have a little bit more discernment in terms of what you're looking for.
That's true.
And he passed away, so the cousin that stays down here with me, I vowed when he passed away that I always look out for him, and I've
Right.
kept my end of the deal.
Right.
And it's a testament that he listens to me, because trying to give advice to a lot of young people, and they think that either you're hating on them or you don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, okay, you know, I
Yeah,
believe it was said, when F around meets found out. You can learn on your own, or you can learn from my mistakes.
that's true.
So Carol the Girl Miniature is saying, much love to see her sunshine. You remind her of her older sister. They're used to doing everything. See, I'm the older sister as well. I don't have any brothers or anything. We don't have boys in our, it's all girls here. So I guess it's that growing up with boys and that stronger uh shield, I guess I say. I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's why I'm a lot independent, being the older sister or the older sibling, oldest cousin, all that stuff.
I'm the oldest. I'm the oldest in everything. Oldest. I'm the oldest brother, the oldest cousin on my side of the family. I'm the oldest everything. So all
That's
things
me
come
too.
through me. And I could feel what Sunshine was saying about when you're the oldest, that burden of being the oldest.
Lock it.
And I had to do all the fighting.
You said your sister got you in fights.
My sister kept me in fights, man. My sister kept me throwing these hands. I actually got pretty good. And I'm not a fighter. I hated to fight. You know what I'm saying? I hated to fight. You know what I'm saying? But I had to, because I couldn't let nobody mess with my sister. How I'm gonna go home and tell my mama I don't let somebody, beat up my sister or something like that? Nah, that wasn't gonna work, bro. Old school. My mom would have turned me around. I got to go back out in the yard. You know what I'm saying? And don't come back until you win, type of deal. So yeah, being the oldest has a burden. It's a burden.
Yeah.
And when you're the oldest girl and you got boys right up under you, that's a whole nother ordeal. Just like if you a guy with younger sisters, it's just like, see, if you're a guy with younger brothers, you could just beat them up.
Right.
Granted, I used to beat up my brothers, but at one point I physically couldn't do it, so I had to learn how to outsmart them.
Right. Yeah, my sister used to beat me up, and she was younger than me because I wouldn't hit her back.
Mm-hmm. See, and I didn't believe in that. Keep your hands to yourself.
I wouldn't hit her back. Then my mama said one day, she heard us back there arguing. She heard pow, and I hit her back. You know what I'm saying? So, but my sister she was on demon time when it came to me, bro.
Oh, James left us.
Yeah. Miss T, I'm about to drop down. I have an appointment I gotta go get ready for. So thank you for having me up. Everybody on the panel, have a blessed day. Everybody in the chat, have a blessed day also.
Make sure you pay for that lunch now when y'all go out. Make sure you pay for the lunch.
It's not, no.
Well, Miss Sassy, you have you a good appointment. That's what we call them now. Have you a good appointment.
Yeah.
That's funny. All right, you guys, take care.
All
Have
right,
a good
Sassy.
one.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, this is a good conversation. But Miss T, you'll find what you're looking for, or it'll find you.
Yeah, I think I'm just out here just dating just to look. When I find somebody to just get me to settle down, I'll settle down. But till then, party like a rock star.
Don't party hard now.
Yeah.
You gotta have something left. You gotta have something left when you meet the right guy.
Yeah, you gotta have something to give him. Yeah. Can you cook, Miss T?
James said you kicked him out.
Can you cook, Miss T? Miss T, can you cook?
I can make some spaghetti, some tacos, some biscuits.
Hey. It's
Stacey,
another conversation.
I cook because I be cooking during Wine Down Wednesday.
I know you cook, Sunshine. You got that cooking part. You know what I'm saying? Men, we like a little eating now. We don't want to eat out every day.
I need to go to a restaurant.
She got them pots jumping.
I believe in prepping meals too. I'm like, you prep those meals so when you don't feel like cooking, you just pop it in the oven and it's done.
Right.
I need to go back there and meet the chef. That's what I need to do. Thank you, Hands in the Dirt, because I need to find Chef Boyardee.
Sunshine, it's a shame you're a few years too late.
My son is a chef, but he don't like
at home. He don't like cooking.
Nah, he don't like cooking at home like that.
He says, my skills are paid for. You don't get them for free.
Okay. Mo
Mm,
said he's the baby of the family. This explains a lot.
Right. So much. So much.
Now we see why
So
he get the
Bro
big
probably
piece
has
of
an older
chicken.
sister like me that was beating up everybody, trying to protect them too.
I'm for one and then some. And I love to cook. And I can cook too.
Oh,
Mm.
I love to bake more than cooking, but
yeah.
shoot,
Either
I
way,
don't believe in leaving cakes in my house. I'm not about to eat that. That has to get up out of here.
listen, man. If you can bake, cook, you already, you know what I'm saying, on your way. Because I think most men like a decently cooked meal here and there. And if a man can cook, I can cook. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? So that's an asset. Also, if you got a man that knows how to cook, I know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? I go in there. My mama raised a bastard. I mean, not a bastard, a bachelor. I thought y'all would catch that. Yeah, raised a bachelor, man. As far as knowing how to maintain a household,
Hmm.
I yeah, I know how to cook. I starve over here. You know what I'm
That
saying?
was the bonus of being raised by both my grandparents. Like my grandfather,
I didn't raise
he was, even though he was, my grandparents were a lot older. They was old
Yeah,
enough for my great grandparents. But
yeah,
my grandfather believed that a man should know how to take care of himself, period.
that's true.
Yes.
Whereas my grandmother would, I remember my grandmother tried to make me wash my brother's drawers. And I
Yeah,
was, oh, that was not gonna happen.
yeah,
And I told my grandfather, I said, Grandpa, your crazy wife want me to because I would talk to my grandfather like that. I'm
yeah.
like, your wife's tripping. She want me to wash their drawers. And he went off because, like most men, my daughter is not about to touch any man's, her brother's underwear. She's not about to touch, you don't want your daughter touching yours.
Right, right, right.
So yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, my mom, she had me cooking, cleaning, blah blah, the whole nine. I come from that era. Like, I'm gonna show
Mhm.
you how to do it, then you do it, and if you don't do it the way she showed you to do it, then you're gonna do it again. You know what I'm saying? My
That's
dad
it.
was like more quiet. So I was scared as hell because he was more quiet. You know what I'm saying? He
See, Two
might,
Face brought up a good point. My dad used to be a chef, so I didn't have to cook at home. See, I didn't cook at home either because my mom did all the cooking. And, hey,
but when you got grown, you got to cook. How
I
you
went on dates.
Oh Lord.
I learned how to use my forks and stuff and my pepper dispensers and
Well, my mom, she cooked so much. That's how I learned how to cook.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I
See,
said
hands.
my mom, she cooked so much. That's how I learned how to cook.
see, I wasn't in the kitchen. I was out
That
there in the streets. I can hear the streets calling.
no?
hey, I cooked
You,
so good that I cooked in the water tower on the north side,
hey, Miss T,
the big restaurant there.
Shoot,
I
you
used to
downtown.
cook
go in there and
there.
make a decent meal. Yeah, you stay on in them damn streets. I don't you got to let it cook something. I don't want no ravioli.
I told you I got you on spaghetti, tacos. I got you on the basics.
No, but
Can you at
learn-
least make drinks, Miss T?
people, you can
Drinks.
learn what you
Can
want
you
to do.
make drinks?
Like
I mean,
alcoholic beverages.
yeah.
People learn what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? If you want to learn, because I used to be my
Nobody
aunt, my
asked me to make
great
a
aunt. I used to ask everybody, about cooking thing. I'd be in the grocery store. I'd be talking to the old ladies like, "How you make such and such and such?" Or calling my great aunts when they were living
Hmm.
because I wanted to know because it was my treat to have a date and she come over and I cook for her. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I call my aunts now. Like if I have questions on making anything, I call them. And I'm thankful that I still have them because
Right.
I lost a lot of relatives growing up.
Yeah, mine, all my great aunts, all them gone. But it wasn't
Yeah.
nothing for a girl for she come over, you cook for her, and she go back and tell her girlfriend, girl, he cooked the herb thing.
Hmm.
But I would buy
Uh,
the desserts. I wouldn't make the desserts. I buy the desserts, but I cook the food though, bro.
I'm
Hmm.
gonna tell
Hard
you
to get
now,
rid of.
uh,
Cook though. It's hard to get rid of Miss T when you can cook.
So I
yep.
used to
I
I
just
used
want to
to
tell
work
y'all
with.
how I was brought up. So my parents divorced when I was like 14. So I lived with my dad. He didn't cook. My mom cooked all the time. My dad didn't cook. So he had girlfriends. If I didn't like the meals, I would go to my mom's house. Or, I would go out on a date or something like that. You had to think go over auntie's house. I'm gonna find the meal. I'm gonna find
Right. You're gonna go where it's good too.
yeah, I'm gonna
They
find it.
gonna
Like,
go where it's good.
oh my
Yeah.
God.
Carol, whatever they had on the menu, that's what I cooked.
I'm gonna tell your
See,
mom.
with hands, you was kind of like me growing up. I had to be the ruthless nice guy because I was too nice. And then it got to a point where
Yeah.
women would try to take advantage or try to,
Oh yeah.
like I said, they were good women, but it's just like, hey,
All right.
if
Oh.
everybody else is doing it, why?
Hold
I'm
on,
out.
she.
Right.
Hold on, she. No, we got Lil Wayne. Hold on, a single man, 54. Parting gets old, and it's old for me. So, as a single man, I gave up the streets years ago. It was a waste of time and money and etc. Yeah, I'm not in the streets no more. But I'm just talking about my previous life.
But she trying to get back to the streets though. She trying to
I'm
get
trying to
back
get
to
back
the
to
streets.
dating.
No,
So she trying
she
to get
trying
back.
she trying to get back. Her daughter finna go to college. You know what I'm
uh,
saying? She
I
finna
am gonna
get
be
this.
outside though.
She finna
I
be
don't really like
outside.
going to the.
Hot girl summer.
Just as long as you're not partying in the same clubs as your daughter.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't really like going to the clubs no more because like I'll be the oldest one there. That's a fact. And I don't want to do that.
They ain't got
Now
nothing
I
that
want
your
to go
daughter
older for
leaving,
my
you
part.
need to find out who Betty Crocker is
Man.
and get in the kitchen and learn how to do some baking and cooking. So
Listen,
when
man.
the right man come, you know what to do.
I used to
YouTube got so many cooks
I
online.
used to work in sports media, so when I was like trying to refine my baking skills, they were they were my testers. And
Right.
every week I would be bringing in cookies, different types of cakes, and like I
Right.
think there was one time I didn't bring in anything because I was running late, and they all looked at me like, "Where's the banana bread?" And
Right.
I'm
Right.
like, "Well, I
Right.
was running late. No, you have permission to come in late." I'm like, "Wow."
Right. Right. Yeah.
Upside down, like pineapple upside down cake. They
Yeah.
liked it. I
I
didn't like.
don't know.
I didn't like
I
that one
don't
too.
know. I don't think you would have been. I don't think if I was around, I don't think you would have been single too long back in the day.
No, she
Could
wouldn't have been
bringing
on the
all that
market too
goodies.
long. Yeah.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have
Hey,
been on the market too
we
long.
would have been in office fighting like, hey, bro, no, paper
Man,
scissors rock.
No,
we've
I
been
did
picking out colors.
some chocolate chip cookies and I stuffed the Oreo in the middle of it. When I
Oh
say that
Lord.
just turned
Ah,
their heads,
Mm.
they just turned them out.
mouth watering right there. Ooh,
Yeah. Man, we so simple, it's crazy, man. It's so
I
That's
it's
it.
know.
it's crazy. It get over complicated for no reason, really. We simple as
Yeah.
hell for the most part. For
Hey,
the most part. Now women are dealing with these, you know, these dudes that, got mother
oversensitive.
issues and they more sensitive than women, some of these guys. So I know it's hard in the yard out here for y'all. And then it goes the same thing with men. They got these women out here. It's just the pickings is different now, man. Like the pickings is yeah. It's hard. I understand it's hard for both sides, man, but hopefully you're running to somebody that even though you don't like everything they do, you could compromise with some of the things as long as it's not disrespectful, as long as they treat you right, and you can get along with that. Like, okay, he snores. All right, I'm gonna have to get some earplugs, but everything else is now, he all right. He got a gap in his teeth. Well, we can get that fixed.
Invisalign.
Yeah, she got
Yeah.
some ugly feet. She got a good heart, but them damn feet.
I don't know. I don't think David Corey gonna go. He
Yeah.
has a thing about feet.
David, he'll, you know what I'm saying? He'll pass on them feet. She can, I've seen all kind of miracle done to feet online. They take them
Man.
crusty toes and put some paint and sealant and all kind of stuff on them, and they go to the next page. They do the before and after. You like, ain't no way in the hell you don't took them dry rotted
Man,
feet.
you
When
know David will still mess with her. He'll just make her wear socks all the time. He'd be
David
like,
gonna mess
goodness
around and
gracious.
have all
You
kind of
say,
bumps in his mouth down there. Keep on looking at him sucking on them toes and stuff.
Not them crusty feet.
Mouth gonna look like a toe.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Everybody, thank y'all so much for
But
coming up.
but before
Yeah.
you go, Miss T, you
Yes, sir.
got 3 guys up here. You
Okay.
got 3 guys.
3 married
And
men.
the other
Yeah.
2 guys, I want to ask you this. Just looking at these 2 ladies and say this is the very first time you met them, what will attract you to these 2 ladies?
Wow.
They both are attractive women, so my eyes are it's gonna be my eyes first. All right, like
How
I'm
you
gonna
gonna put us on
look
blast like that?
at
No, I'm
physical.
just saying. I'm just
I'm
saying.
look at the physical features first. That's just a man. That's what we do. Yeah,
Yep.
and yeah, she's
They're
you'll
gonna
know
check
right
you
then,
out to
like
see because your hair did. And
yeah,
I'm just sitting up here in this Texas heat getting in the pool as often as I can.
yeah. I'm not, I'm not one of them dudes that like a woman got to have a hair did. I can see your face. I can see what's going on because I don't like a woman that wears like a lot of makeup. I'm not in, I don't, you could wear a little bit to accentuate what's going on, but if it's making your face, I don't like that, all that stuff. I don't want that on my pillow, and I don't want that stuff in my car.
You don't want nothing artificial. Put it that way.
I'll be honest, I used to wonder that about guys, dating women that wear a lot of makeup. I'm like, so
I don't wake up next to
messed up.
you wake up next to somebody talking about, yeah, hey bro, how you want your eggs?
Hey, what attracts you to these two ladies right here?
Everybody here is married. You can't be like, what attracts you?
It's not the point of being married. I'm just saying, what would attract you to these two ladies?
Smiles and feet.
But see, both of them, they beautiful ladies. But the thing is this: I look past that because that's a lot of relationships. I can find an attractive woman all day. What else you bringing besides your looks? Because looks don't pay bills. If you got a kind heart, you respectful, like the women were saying, that I can deal with that. I can't all the other. So, even in a relationship, if everything else is out of whack, I don't care how pretty you is. I can't deal with you.
That's true, because Atlanta's full of them. Believe me, been there, done that. But just looking at them, I don't know nothing about them. I'm going to be attracted to how they look. As far as what I'm looking for a woman, I look for a woman to bring me peace. I need peace. You know what I'm saying? Respect.
You need peace. You don't want peace, right?
And that's all it is for me. Like, it's peace in my house, and we both respect each other. That's the great start for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe on that yelling and cutting the fool and all that rah. No, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my cutoff game is so boy. I'm talking about like the waterman. You know what I'm saying? You paid your bill. My cutoff game got to be real good, because I can see like this. If she don't respect me now, as far as we're having a conversation or even a difference in opinion, and it's turned into a yelling and a this and that.
Since when did the word mouth have an F in it?
There's no greater,
I understand what you're saying, but now my aspect is the first, just looking at these ladies, and I don't know them. And the thing that catch me most, it's not a breast, butt, nothing. Is that smile. That's how a lot of ladies get me, is when I look at them and I see that smile. That is the first thing that get me. Not what her body look like, but whether she has a smile on her face. That is what get me.
That would get you. Yeah, I'd be looking at the booty, bro. You know what I'm trying to see.
You're like, that's good now, but it's that ass.
Trying to see if she dragging a wagon. I want to know what I'm trying to. I'm trying to punch. You know what I'm saying?
She might have a real or a fake one.
I don't care. I'm a punch. My inner me don't know the difference between a fake one. Yeah, I'm punching.
Hashtag I'm dead. Oh my God. But thank y'all again so much for coming up.
Y'all have a good one. It was
bye, y'all. Be blessed and have a good one now.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Tomorrow. Bye, Sunshine. I love you, girl. Bye, she. Don't stop being petty. Hold on. Let me see. Before I leave, let me read this paragraph. I'm a man and not looking for a woman to meet. Jump. Not looking for a woman to meet me halfway financially. I'm retired twice in my young 50s, but I don't care for materialistic women either. I like a lady with class and some booty. Well, I guess I just can't win because I ain't got no ass. I'm top heavy. I'm not back heavy. So I don't know. I knew it. Bye. I'll be looking at your feet and that monkey. Wow. It's a lot of honesty up in here the last couple seconds. But I'm about to go walk the dog and go find some food. Love y'all all. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.